If you struggle with reading comprehension, I can almost guarantee you're trying to find the right answer. And you shouldn't do that. You should be looking for 3 wrong answers. You need to find reasons to eliminate answers, not look for the right one. Let's demo that. That little shift in your mindset is going to improve your accuracy a lot. Based on the text, what can be concluded about the diminishing popularity of the portrait miniature? Okay. Factors other than the rise of photography may be more directly responsible for the portrait miniature's decline. That's probably going to be the right answer because I don't see any issues with that. That seems to be like exactly what we were concluding at the end of the passage. Okay, B, so I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to keep going and make sure that I could eliminate 3 answers. Although portrait miniatures became less popular than photographs, they were widely regarded as having more artistic merit. It doesn't say anything about which one has more artistic merit, but that's like a classic SAT trap answer where they give you something that sounds like it's probably true, but it doesn't support it anywhere in the passage. So there's nothing in the passage about which one is like more artistic. The popularity of the portrait miniature likely persisted for longer than art historians have assumed. I don't think it says anything like that. It says mid-19th century, which is like the middle of the 1800s, and then it says 1820 to 1892, which is like also the middle of the 1800s. So I don't think that's really supported in the text at all. And actually, like you could say that the popularity actually persisted for less long because it like started to decline in the 1820s, not the middle, not like the 1850s. But anyway, so C is definitely wrong. And then D says, as demand for portrait miniatures decreased, portrait artists likely shifted their creative focus to photography. This is like a super awesome trap answer because it sounds so true. Like it sounds like, yeah, I'm sure that's probably what they did because they couldn't sell paintings anymore. So they started getting into photography, but it doesn't say anything in the text about that. So we can't just like make stuff up and extrapolate. So A has to be the answer, but you see how like, even though my initial inclination was A, you do have to go through all the answers and make sure you could eliminate 3 of them because sometimes 2 or more answers will sound correct. And that's where people who are scoring like below a 1600 on the English section, that's where they're getting tripped up. So don't be that person.